All righty, we'll call to order the November 6, 2017 meeting of the Limestone County Commission. Pamela, is there any public comment?
No, sir.
Could you call roll, please?
Let the record reflect Commissioner Hill is absent. Commissioner Turner?
Here.
Commissioner Black?
Here.
Commissioner Harrison?
Here.
All righty. Commissioner Black, will you do our pledge?
I will.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir. All righty. Pamela's informed me that right now I'd like to ask for a motion to suspend the rules of orders to add a non-reimbursable grant and a drug court grant to the agenda. Do I hear such motion?
I make a motion to suspend the rules.
I have a motion from Mr. Turner. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second from Mr. Harrison. Any discussion? If there's no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Now we're going to move to, I'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes from October 16th and November 1 of 2017. Do I hear such motion?
So moved.
I have a motion by Mr. Turner. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Black. Any discussion? If there's no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Our next item, I'll ask for a motion to approve claims in the amount of $2,117,304.61 as has been submitted to the commission. Do I hear such motion?
I make the motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Black. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Harrison. Any discussion? There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Gentlemen, I'm going to do this next item. I'm going to do it all five because they're the same project. It's, I'll ask for a motion to approve the reimbursable agreement with Athens Utilities for relocation utility facilities on a private or public right-of-way to add lanes to East Limestone Road and McLemore Circle. Also, a reimbursable agreement with Limestone County Water and Sewer Authority for the same project, a non-reimbursable agreement with AT&T for the same project, a non-reimbursable agreement with Charter Communications for the same project, and a non-reimbursable grant with Athens Utilities for the same project. Do I hear such motion?
I make a motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Turner. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Harrison. Any discussion? If there's no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. And our next item, I'll ask for a motion to approve a MOU between Limestone County Drug Court and Administrative Office of Courts not to exceed $22,500 total funds to be transferred from the Administrative Office of Courts to Community Corrections for fiscal year 2018. Do I hear such motion?
Make the motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Harrison. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Black. Any discussion? There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. There are no budget revisions, no emergency purchases, no board appointments, no bids to be awarded, and no personnel actions to come before the commission. At this time, we'll move to our esteemed engineers report. Mr. Moss.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have two things for you this morning. One is subdivision. It's a minor subdivision. It's Poplar Point Development located in District 3, consisting of 3 lots. This will be preliminary and final approval, location of Poplar Point Road.
Thank you, sir. Now I hear a motion to approve the Poplar Point development as described by Mr. Moss.
I make the motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Black. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Turner and Mr. Harrison in unison, whichever one you feel like you want to write out, Pamela. Any discussion? I feel good about this vote because everybody was on motion second.
Well, I heard Mr. Turner's.
There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Mr. Moss.
Second thing I have this morning, sir, is a speed limit 30 miles per hour for Lewis Road in District 1.
Do I hear a motion to approve this speed limit as described by our engineer?
I make a motion.
A motion by Mr. Turner. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Black. Any discussion? There's no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Motion carries unanimously. In other business, I'll ask for a motion to approve proposal from J.M. Wood Auction Company to auction the following equipment to the March 2018 auction, and that's at y'all's dump trucks that y'all buy annually.
Correct.
Do I hear such motion?
I'll make the motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Black. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Harrison. Any discussion? I'll say one thing, Jason. That's been phenomenal what you did. It really, really is. To be able to get a brand-new dump truck or two and use it every year and basically get the money back that cost you spending the fuel, that was, I'm saying I doubted you, but I didn't. It's hard to believe that could actually too good to be true, but that's like the third year you've done this, and it's a really good deal. Ain't no surprising anymore.
Fun of starting with low expectations.
There you go.
That's it. I had nowhere to go but up.
If there's no further discussion or I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison? Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Our next item, I'll ask for a motion to approve purchase of 10 Cisco 8841 VoIP phones and 1 Cisco Catalyst Ethernet switch for the Limestone County Extension Office in an amount of $5,042.88. Do I hear such motion?
I'll make the motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Harrison. Do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Black. Any discussion? There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. There are no scheduled public hearings. We'll move to report of our officers. I spoke with Commissioner Hill this morning. He's doing well. He starts therapy tomorrow. He wanted me to convey to y'all how much he appreciated phone calls, text, and people coming by and visiting and checking on him and everything. And also, and I know we all do, is he wanted to express his prayers and for the folks in Texas and that horrific shooting that we had yesterday. So with that, we'll move on. Commissioner Turner.
Yeah, I just want to, give my best wishes to Stanley for a speedy recovery. I sent him a text the other day, and he said everything was going good. We'll be doing some leveling on Newbie Chapel Road. This is not something that our guys have done a whole lot of, but we're going to give it a shot and see if we can't make it better. And then on what we approved earlier is for the East Limestone Road widening project. That's been in the works for a good while now, and it's hopefully getting closer to seeing some actual work done. That's a very busy road in the morning time when school's starting and when in the afternoon when school's getting out, so it'll be a much needed improvement.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Black.
Also, I'm want to say something about Stanley, his hip replacement. I thought that he would have probably stood a little bit better chance if he had had like some other surgeries done. I told him like a lobotomy, but he chose the hip surgery instead, so I'm glad he's doing well. Talked to him yesterday. In our districts, we're doing maintenance and servicing on our vehicles that we've used all spring and all summer. It's time to do some of that, so that's what we're doing. Also, Michelle and I have gone and looked at a Christmas tree. I've already talked to a few people about it. We chose to purchase one in Albertville. I talked to the man this morning that will be moving the Christmas tree. Our short-term goal is Thursday. Our long-term goal is next Monday or Wednesday to bring it and put it at the courthouse. So look forward to doing that. Also, this being our last meeting that we'll have, I'd like to tip my hat and thank all the veterans across the United States, Alabama, and especially our local veterans here who have done so much. Many of them didn't have to go overseas. Many of them didn't have to fight in battles, as some people may believe, but each one of them joined at a time that at any moment they could have been called to do something on behalf of the country and our United States citizens, and I thank them for that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Harrison.
I too want to wish Stanley Hill a speedy recovery. He's doing well. I talked to him this morning, but he's not up to coming today, but he hopes to be back by the work session next Wednesday. We're going to start work on Barker Road as soon as we get some cross drain locations. We'll be grinding that up, using the reclaimer to grind that road up and set it back down and let it settle for the winter. And that's all I have.
Thank you, sir. Probably just touch on, this is the first time, as I know you well know, because you have emceed the Clements Veterans Day program for the last how many years?
Since it's been going on.
And then they had it at
9:30
9:30 this
today.
morning, so you was unable to do that. And you done a great job.
My daughter was the speaker today, and I'm here, not there, but I'll watch hers on the videotape, so.
Once again, like everybody, hurry up and get, Commissioner Hill gets back. He was in good spirits this morning. This was short and sweet. Everybody have a fantastic week. Happy Veterans Day. Once again, you echo veterans. They're the reason we're here and we're able to do this, and our democratic process continues. With that, we'll recess to 10 a.m. on Wednesday, November 15th, 2017, at the Washington Street Courthouse Annex, 310 West Washington Street, Athens, Alabama. Thank y'all.